Okay, so hey everybody, we're back. This is game 2 of round 1 between Johnny Chu and Jan Westergard. Johnny Chu is the dark side player on our bottom, playing indoor operations. Jan Westergard, I'm sorry, I have that backwards. Jan Westergard.
Oh, dude, you grabbed
the wrong list.
Two dark side lists.
Could you?
All right, Jan is playing E-Ops and Chu's playing. What is Chu playing?
Yeah, can you get Chu's light? It looks like Throne Room.
Oh yeah, but
where's Josh?
Oh, yes, it does look like
it's at that front table.
hideously garish white-bordered throne room. Come on, Johnny Chu.
You choose light.
Choose light. Yeah.
All right.
Come on,
All right,
Chu.
so
This white-bordered throne room. I disapprove.
I'm a fan of whiteboarded cards. I had a whiteboarded close call and a blackboarded close call yesterday. The whiteboarded one was far superior.
White-bordered Dagobah is all right,
Yeah.
but not Premier.
Then I don't have the printer down here. All right. So looks like TTO from Jan. He's starting he's starting operational's plan to bring Moff Jar Jarrod, Death Star 2, and combat response into his hand at the start of the game and draws 6 cards instead of 8. Johnny Chu has heading for the medical frigate. Oh, looks like a good hand from Jan. He has the A sector, which is really what you want to accelerate yourself.
What is Chu's third thing?
Walk squadron assignments, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, Walkland Side-Tour squadron assignments.
Dang,
And
you sure that's what that is?
I think it is. I mean, it
Look at
seems
the
unusual,
title.
but it
The
looks.
title, the title doesn't look long enough to say squadron assignment.
It's 2 words, and that's the picture.
I'm like, what? All right, Johnny Chu.
Unless I don't know what else.
What matching ship package are you going to play in Throne Room? X-Wings.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wedge, Luke.
Well, we'll know soon enough.
Captain Han, probably. Chewie. Probably not that far off from what PMC plays. And this is game 2 of this match. In game 1,
I think Jan lost by 14.
yes, Jan lost by 14. So Jan needs to win by 14 or more to make this his match. This is just, if we have any questions, maybe been sitting at the computer to answer them for us. And here comes Josh Mack with our
Maker.
Look,
Our hero.
they're taking a break for the pictures right now
Oh, okay.
with the top 8, I guess.
Gives us time to figure out what ships he plays. It is squadron assignments. Is that 5 Lisas I see? So he must have the Naboo battle planes as well.
No, he's playing underwater.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, he might still have battlefields, but yeah, he's playing underwater with Gungans for force energy. Yeah, there it is down there. Yeah, battle planes, boss
Yeah.
chambers, Oda Gunga. No. Yeah. 5 fleeces. That's as light as I would go playing when you're playing underwater.
Mm.
Even that's on the fringe.
Yeah, I've seen 7 in that Gungan deck because it pulls like half the deck. And so we've got a Luke Skywalker V as well as 3 copies of Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight. That's interesting.
Azure Angel.
He's got 2 copies of Anakin Skywalker Padawan Learner to go with that Azure Angel. And there's a Wedge Red Squadron Leader. I'm assuming there's also a Red Squadron 1 in here. Yep, there's Red Squadron 1. He also has 10 to 4. So yeah, anyway, Jan's hand is going to let him get the turn 2 TTO. But he's also going to need to find a second system in order to start that damage run.
See any X-Wing cannons on Chu's list?
I didn't see
Coruscant Nightclub, that's still a card?
Yeah. No X-Wing cannons. Oh. What's going on? Looks like Jan is back to the table. All right, they're both back. One of the good things about this match, Throne Room versus Endor Ops, is Throne Room gets to activate before Endor gets to pull their Endor shields. They get to activate for Endor. Endor Ops, of course, usually trying to pull their Endor shields with the bunker to limit the force they give away.
Make sure I use that.
And he found the Otagunga chamber, but not. Wow, he just put out both of his 2/2s. That's interesting. Giving Jan a lot of force. Perhaps giving Jan an opportunity to miss pulls. Looks like Jan has his second system in his hand, so he's not going to need to do any Piet for Marajek shenanigans. That looks like black 2 with Gergerod on it. Pulling the first step in the Cupcake Factory. He's also pulling some other hideously marked card. With Ozzel and the glare is too big to tell. Can you tell what that bottom card is?
Nah. You're the resident TTO expert. What would he be pulling here?
Well, he's wants to pull his admirals. Probably Piet, I think. Yep, Piet and Ozzel. But I don't. And what was that? Oh, that must. Oh, that's the second sector, or no? That was just the first one. So he's got one sector out only. He's got the third one in his hand. He's got the final one in his hand.
That's the Endor system, right?
That's Endor Shield.
Say, yeah,
that's Endor Shield,
yeah.
and that's why he's covering up Endor. Okay, so that card with the red splotch on it is Endor Shield. Yeah, Sector Piet, Ozzel, Endor Shield.
So physically, the sector is as far away from the Death Star 2 as possibly can be.
Just in case Johnny Chu has any ideas about blowing it up.
All right, so Boss Nass Chambers.
Yeah.
So now he can start pulling Gungans.
Mm-hmm. He's not steadying or anything, right? He's just using that for the activation.
What does steady do?
Isn't that the Drain 4 Gungan deck?
All right.
Two different title Gungans.
Yeah, but we didn't see enough Gungans for that to be his plan. So he's just using that to augment his generation. Maybe in response to all the decks playing Imperial Decree V. It's a way to get extra generation without opening yourself up to that. So it looks like Jan picked up Vader. And I'm not sure what else. Oh, so he did find the Gungans. Boss Nass and Rep Bean. I feel like both players are going to be activating just well the force they can handle in this game.
So what's the cost on Boss Nass? 2 or 3?
I think it's the base is 3, but isn't there something like deploys minus one
of the
to?
sites is
Yeah.
one. Then he makes all the other gummies.
Yeah, I know Red Bean goes down for 0, right?
Yeah,
So we got LSJK to the Endor Docking Bay
4-5.
with lightsaber.
And what's Jan's ground package looking like?
Chu has we'll look at that with the Jan's deck list here, but Chu has the new Luke effect in his deck. Didn't start it in this matchup.
Interesting. I wonder which of these he doesn't normally start. Probably squadron assignments, depending on the match.
That's the second deck that we've seen today that plays both Like My Father Before Me and Side Sword. The other one being Sokol's Combat.
Pulling the
Pay
other,
multiple sabers.
yeah. I guess just the cheaper Lukes from Like My Father Before Me.
Yeah, everything that card does for you.
Yeah.
That's the point of it.
But
Disarm
a
the
large
enemy.
part of what it does is the getting the saber. So it's, yeah. I can understand this question. I wouldn't have thought of doing that. Doesn't seem like there's a ton of dedicated ground stuff here. Unless I'm missing it.
Playing co-clearance. The effect.
Let's see if he's playing the shield.
Well, he wrote his light side shields on his dark side deck list, so.
What is WSDOE?
We shall double our efforts.
Oh, very nice.
All right, so what's Jan doing here? Oh, he got TTO. That's TTO, right? 3 sectors in a TTO?
Yep.
All right.
It's all out. The Cupcake Factory has been assembled.
Why do you call it that?
It's drawn. Candace Shannon illustrated Jan's. So there's cupcakes all being assembled and baked and whatever else. It's truly the best AI in all of SWCCG, one of a kind.
Oh, he must have read my mind. I was just thinking, where's your other system?
No, he had it in hand. That looks like Solist.
Yeah.
Fade. Oh, I didn't notice that Red Beam was just by himself at the battle plans. I feel like that's kind of juice, just baiting. Battles there. Oh, Boss Nasco, that's a Mad Destiny when all of his characters with Billy and Gunkins. And it's a 5.
That worked out.
Red Beam takes down Darth Vader.
Yeah, I mean, you figure if Jan didn't do that with Vader there, he was going to take 4 in drains next turn. So that at least cuts that in half.
And he had to expect that Vader was going to live. I think he made the right play, but just didn't work out. Though. Jan also moves Black 2 over to Sullust and Death Star 2 orbiting Sullust, so he's now set to begin doing TTO damage next turn, which is going to be 2 plus the damage of the number of sites he occupies, that being 0, but it's still 2.
Yeah, I was having a conversation. Looks like Choose Drain in here and Jan is leading cards, I think, is what that tie cannon is.
Is Battle Plan out? Or did
Yeah,
he
he
just
just
drain
put
for free?
Battle Plan's the one in the middle. It's Grabber Battle Plans,
okay.
Secret Plans, Battle Order, rather. Yeah, so yeah, Jan is losing 2, and then it looks like a ship.
Saber.
But I was having a conversation with Mike Kessling yesterday about Chu's play style, and that rep beam to the battle planes is the exact type of play that Kessling said that Chu he knows Chu is famous for. He'll just play a guy out there, and he may or may not have even had any sort of backup or defense. Maybe he had Hujix, maybe he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't even know what's in his. I know he's got a barrier. He's playing a barrier in front of him, which is that's what the pros do. No, heck no. Barrier and Throne Room's awesome.
Okay.
Chu plays it. I play it. Clint Hayes played Barrier and Throne Room. If Clint Hayes, then you should play it.
This discussion over.
So stuff is happening here.
Chu is just going hard for these drains on the ground.
Yep.
Looks like he's got no characters left in hand. He's just going every he can. Jar Jar, of course, is also going to draw Destiny because of Boss Nass. Yep, so there's a guy at the nightclub, guy at the back of the bay.
Well, Jar Jar's at the Battle Plains. Anakin's at the nightclub. Jar Jar wouldn't draw up the nightclub as not Naboo.
All of these characters are at places they were in the movies. All of Johnny Chu's characters are thematically right on.
Oh, yes, brilliant observation. Even C-3PO was in the throne room.
Right, indeed. He was there for the medal ceremony.
So what's the damage here? 2 plus a drain of 2, maybe?
Yeah.
Here's what he's doing so right now.
Yeah, and I mean, it looks like Chu's got a lot, but Jan's doing 4 to Chu's 6, so he's not that far behind.
And Chu's paying 9, and Jan's paying 3.
Exactly.
And all
that's significant.
All Jan really has to do is get on a battleground site.
Which it shouldn't be that hard to fight away Jar Jar. Huh? That's where you go, is the battle plans. That's where I'd go. There's the 2 from the TTO. But I mean, and that's Luke from the top, so that's one of his space characters. Well, alright, sorry, Luke's already on the ground.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Well, never know, but
probably not.
Looks like Jan might be eyeing up a Tatooine Mall deployment. He's got that as the front part of his hand.
Oh yeah. Where would you go with Tatooine Mall?
I don't know. I'd be wishing it was EPP Mall. He definitely has better options if he wants to go to space with more, which he probably does. I mean, you can go to Endor.
Yeah.
And get that drain to the
I was
back.
thinking that too. Yeah, he's got a full hand and any number of plays that seem pretty good for him. So it'd be interesting which one he likes more.
What did you see with regards to his ground package?
Not much that seems dedicated ground. It seems like he just kind of flexes, you know.
Is he playing an Admiral's order?
Fighters coming in. So we saw a lot of Black Sun Fleet TTO yesterday. That was probably the most common dark deck. Do you think? The Black Sun Fleet TTO. The Free Executor was pretty common too.
Jan's looking through his deck right now. Yeah, Jan's gonna need to get to a site. He's gonna need to stay on a site in order to have a chance in this game.
Yeah, I think that's right.
And his deck just doesn't seem prepared to do that against a deck like the Throne Room here, where Johnny Chu still has yet to deploy a Mace Windu or a Qui-Gon, of which those guys are in the decks. They're in the deck with their sabers.
That's his last gun. Get that.
Yeah. I think Jan was really hoping for Vader to necessitate the response of one of those two guys, you think? You got really unlucky with that Rep Bean thing. Because he wanted, okay, now Naboo has that, maybe I can go to the nightclub, that'd be good. Okay, that's someone to Endor. That Virago? It can't be Virago. Darth Maul comes down to the battle planes, blanking Jar Jar. Oh, that cleared up. That's Scythe 1 and Major Meonda.
Are you sure that's Major Beyond?
Well,
Look at the
Scythe
title.
1.
Look at the title. It looks awful. And like
Yeah, maybe it's the Emperor's. Yeah, it's probably the Emperor's Reach Max deal. Very good card.
thing on Site 3. I don't know if there's a difference between sides.
What was that you just played? We Wish to Ward It Once, maybe?
Oh,
Yeah, We Wish to Ward It Once, playing Honor of the Jedi.
or might be farther before me, but see, I wanted to. Yeah, that's okay. So
Yeah, Honor would make sense here.
for
That-
TDO damage.
Yeah, especially so he needs to, in order to do that, to make effective use of Honor, he's going to need to kick him off of one battleground. And Jan does not have no escape in this deck. So Honor could do some work if Johnny Chu can keep him away from big board presence. But of course he's going to be spending force to drain here, so that limits what else he can do.
They're like kind of thing now.
Controls on the wall.
You turn it off or
I mean,
Just turn it down about
yeah,
like
make it.
5 degrees or so.
like border?
No, war.
Yeah.
It's just blown. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
So what we'll probably see here is one of the aforementioned Qui-Gon or Mace to face off against Darth Maul.
Yeah, I agree. Dude, I don't know what's in his hand. It looks a lot red, though. Don't you think, his hand?
I haven't been able to see.
Yeah, it's an instinct, too. I do the same thing. Craning your neck and
Yeah,
realize.
doesn't change the angle.
Yeah, that's red.
Looks like a lot of characters in the reserve deck.
Mm. See Yoda, Mace, Leia, Anakin, Free Ride, Qui-Gon, Saitaro, Lando, Wedge, Tantive.
Not a single lightsaber.
Oh wow, Maul might stick around.
If so, that's a stroke of good luck for Jan.
Mm.
Because I thought for sure this turn was just going to be Jedi, go Maul.
And if he does,
put honor in effect.
yeah. And think about it this way: if Maul sticks around with the Destiny in that reserve deck, Jan might gamble on a Maul strikes, or not a Maul strikes, a Tatooine Maul control phase duel to take out.
If he ever has Maul with the Jedi during his control phase.
Well, if the Jedi drops down and doesn't kill Maul, that's what's going to happen. Unless they run away to the Gungan entrance. Oh, Chew just draws. Doesn't even bother putting out honor.
Yeah, I mean, what else was he going to do there?
Yeah.
We saw his hand, we saw his deck. He's probably drawing into lightsabers.
So this is going to be a big damage turn. This is 8 damage coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the fact that Chew just didn't have the cards to knock out Maul there. It should be automatic. Like Throne Room should have somebody to take out Maul, and that would have been, like you said, it's a huge swing. It goes from, because now honor doesn't work. He didn't even deploy it. Didn't even bother pulling it.
It goes from paying 6 to do 4 to doing 8 for free, and man, is that a difference. And still having a Maul that has to be dealt with.
So that's really the break that that Jan needed there.
Because he needs to win by 15 or 14 and win the tiebreaker. So this is getting him on his way to doing that.
So Chew's going to be putting 8 cards in the loss pile here.
And Jan can basically activate his deck.
These two guys' first game was Chew's Naboo CRV against Jan using Watcher Step with Luke Beck Watcher Step without JKs. I guess Chew had some, there goes, a bunch of cards.
Yeah, Tantive, Yoda, a couple interrupts. Oh, Mace, Anakin, Leia. He would like all those in his hand.
So he just lost 8 right off the top. Nothing. I don't think he lost a single card from hand, did he?
No, and he drew a lot.
He may very well just be trying to get down in Life Force so that he can activate through his deck
That could be.
to really start manipulating things, because he has 3PO out.
Yeah, and he can lose the cards in hand at a future time. Yeah, so he's going to clear Maul next turn, unless Maul gets backed up. Because he's going to have a 5, at least. If not that and weapon. But
What's he going to back Maul up with?
Yeah,
Admiral
you might
Piet
just...
and Admiral Ozzel.
I was thinking that. I mean, I've done that in the TTO, just barrage of scrubs. You can't kill them all. Although, those guys are kind of weak to Jar Jar Binks, huh? Jar Jar Binks blowing up Ozzel.
And lightsabers.
And lightsabers.
That's what I'm saying. I'm shocked there's no, I mean, I don't know TTO that well, but I'm shocked that there's no walkers in here.
Yeah, I had walkers in mind when I played at the NPC. But, and I think Jan traditionally did play walkers in General Veers in his... Oh,
Okay. We got Baron Fell against Anakin at the Course of Nightclub.
it's the barrage of scrubs.
He had it. So I'm...
Yeah, the bouncer is not doing good work at the nightclub here because he should not have been letting these idiots in.
Did he on track his short range last time too?
Did he?
Well, that's
Maybe.
no. He shuffled his deck, and there is a 0 in there.
What's the... Oh, it's the
Yeah,
other system. Yeah.
But he just pulled a guy from his deck, so it would have been a commander, right? Marriage, yeah.
Oh, he PI'd. Okay. Whoa.
All right.
That's the last location I expected Marajek to go.
Taking on the world.
Pulls Tatooine
There
with
we go.
Marajek. Oh, he needed to go to a Scomp Link, huh? Does the nightclub not have a Scomp Link?
It's episode 1 don't have.
Yeah. You know that was pre-iPhone era because that won't fly any these days. He's going to play another ship down there. Yep. Fly up, Marajek, move. Oh, but he can't move Scythe 3. It doesn't move with or relocate with combat response.
A future turn, maybe.
Yeah. It's like 1. I mean,
Maybe there's good ones.
I mean, yeah, we've seen one, at least one illegal play so far.
This game?
No, in the last game, there was a neglect of the +9 to move to the indoor docking bay. That looks like
Did
a
he
battle.
seriously
Oh,
just
yeah, he
battle and
flipped
draw
the
it?
6. Yep, killing
Choose
Anakin.
Yawn. And choose you a 2.
So that Ozzel died. Chu's hand looks awful. Yeah, flies up the ship.
Now Chu is going to be stuck with some decisions to make with regards to paying the drain or doing stuff on his turn. And this turn especially is, I mean, Yawn just had a huge turn. And Chu wants to, obviously, is going to want to try and do the same here. But that's probably going to mean passing up on dealing damage, I think probably in both spots.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to be able to try to deal with both sites? Or I don't think he can.
Oh, yeah. But I just, after I said that, I was like, oh, both spots, never mind. He only has the one drain set up now because of the Imperials that took over the nightclub.
You can just assume that
Yeah,
wasn't
in
gonna
my mind,
happen.
I was like, oh, Anakin's got that for the rest of the game. Like,
I was
then-
kind of thinking the same thing.
Then
Yeah.
Yawn comes down. Oh, here's 3 random sealed deck guys in a Destiny 6. Okay.
Really? Well, Jan is the TTO master, so he's the one that played TTO when everyone was like, "What is TTO?" It didn't even have an acronym at that point. It was just that thing's operational.
You remember when Team Ohio posted that TTO deck and they called it TTO?
What did that stand for?
No, actually,
Team Ohio
I think there was
TTO?
3 TOs. I think it was TO. I don't know. It was, yeah, Team Ohio's totally original tournament TTO. Yeah.
Yeah. To. No Team Ohio here. I thought we were expecting some Team Ohio at this event.
I think Brad at a 5.
Doesn't Booker live in Philadelphia? He did at one point.
He lives outside Cleveland.
This is a draft deck.
So is Chu still in the tank here? Just thinking, yeah, he's
Yeah,
activating and taking force back.
exactly.
3 PO.
Yeah, you knew what card that was, I'm sure. I don't remember. Oh, why did they text him? I can just...
All right. Full force for Koran Horn to the nightclub.
Qui-Gon to the battle plans. See, if he had been truly staying with the thematic Star Wars warrior, Qui-Gon would have been at the nightclub.
Yeah, but Corn Horn doesn't have a home.
Horn's a wild card. He looks like he's in a bar in his picture, so he's okay there. Okay.
So Darth Maul just got saberized. 5 and a 4 in the Destinies.
Is a 2. That looks like a control and separate stun. So 8, 2, 3, 9, 11. So it's Maul and 3. Is that a gig? No,
No,
also
not on the list.
fight at the nightclub. Looks like it's leaving 1 scrub alive, which is just enough for him to do 8 damage next turn.
Yippers. That Destiny 5 you on, Drew?
I don't know what Destiny that
Tie cannon?
weapon is. That's
Oh.
that's the, no, that's
That's
not
the
the
other
normal
tie
tie cannon.
Major Gander one.
Yeah, exactly. Now, does Jan have backup for Admiral Piet? Is the question.
You got 3 cards in hand. Looks like 3, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if any of them are characters.
Oh, wait a minute. Cornhorn's still at the site.
What?
I gotta imagine Cornhorn's, well,
What just happened there? Why is Jan shuffling his deck?
he doesn't have any characters. You can see now he's got a ship, a gun, and an interrupt. All right, somehow Cornhorn lived there. We don't know the Destiny number on that weapon. Cornhorn's only immune less than 3.
Yeah. It can't be a Destiny 2 or 1. What? What? We don't know what happened there.
There's nothing on the table that would have prohibited Yawn from drawing Battle Destiny, is there?
No. Or I don't think so.
That's the only thing I can figure is that maybe like after the fact.
We must
But
be
it's-
missing
yeah.
something. But now this is really bad for Jan. If he doesn't have Gick, he's battling to try to lose Piet. But maybe if Johnny Chu has a guy in a saber, he's just going to decline Destiny.
All right.
Wait, Jan decided not to draw? Why did Jan decide not to draw?
Bizarre. Truly bizarre. His hand is a ship cannon, and like an all-powered weapons or something.
I can't think of any reason. I mean, yeah, he doesn't want to strand that one guy, but now he's stranding that one guy with Corn, so it's just worse. Maybe if you could suicide that guy, I understand it, but and he would have had another drainer too.
Yeah.
We gotta ask him what he was thinking. Well, actually, that would be rubbing salt on the wound if he ends up losing. If he ends up winning, we'll ask him what he was thinking.
I was trying to see how much Chu had in his deck there.
Yeah, it's not over if Piet dies without a bunch of overflow. Jan still is doing 8 damage in space.
There we go.
12
Chu's.
reserve, 1 used. So Jan's about 2 turns away from winning. So Chu needs to get a beat down, pretty much.
I still think Yawn really could have used that drain too.
Yeah, and 2 less power for his opponent. Oh, so yeah. Okay, so Chu drew Destiny in that battle, killing Piet.
And now Chu still has the life force to pay to drain for 6 here.
Yeah. 7, or no, 6 if resistance is out, which is what it is. But I think Jan's got enough life force to take that, drain back.
He just drew a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
He's not going to draw all those cards if he can't afford it.
Right.
In the match.
Yeah, it looks like he's got sizable piles. We're trying to see if we can get some kind of estimate. 16 life force, 6 in hand. That's lower than I thought it was. So actually, that probably means Chu takes this, huh? Because Chu drains for 7 here, bring him down to 15. Jan can't kill him this turn, and then Chu drains for the rest of it. I feel like this would be totally different if he had drawn against Corrin.
Yeah, it's absolutely bizarre. Like Corrin Horn was in the lost pile, and then Jan's like, "Oh, actually, no, you can just put him back. It's cool."
Mac really just texted me what the F happened in that Corn battle.
None of us know.
Is he watching?
He must be.
So.
Can people see the chat? People can't see the
No,
chat.
people can't see the chat.
All right, yeah. So nobody watching knows what happened to Corrin Horn, or like why he's still alive.
Didn't we say that out loud?
I don't know. No, like because yeah.
Yeah, the reason why Corrin Horn is still alive is because Jan decided not to draw Destiny,
After drawing Battle Destiny,
and Chu let him take it back.
after Chu forfeited Corrin Horn, Jan just like literally just was like, "Oh no, can I take that back?"
I'll let you play old bet.
Yeah, and then Chu was like, "Well, yeah."
I think he was afraid of getting beaten down, but he's going to lose now. So you got to play for the chance of winning. And he couldn't even prevent getting beaten down anyway.
How long was both guys in?
He lost them in 2 separate battles. Because after he lost Ozzel, then he battled just Piet versus Corrin, and Corrin drew and Piet died. Walkley how to play. And apparently Jan could have won the first game as well.
Yeah.
He needed to barrier a reacting ship.
It was a ship that reacted with Tarkin, and then Vaughn drew 7 for weapon destiny.
Oh, wow.
But Jan had Captain Han and didn't use it. On
Oh,
7. And then
geez.
Chu's next 3 destinies were 1-1-4.
Oh, man. Jan's going to kick himself. I mean, we can't even say the Piet thing was a mistake because he just did it. It wasn't like he didn't think of it. Is he going for a beatdown? I see Boba Fett Bounty Hunter in his hand. With Major Meowdia. He does now. Yeah, so we had to use that all. Okay, so that kind of gets him in it, but maybe? I feel like he's still going to go under 15 at this point. And if he probably wins this next turn, but not by enough. If we're counting correctly. Was it? That's it then.
14.
14. Well, Chu can't draw up, but Jan can't really retrieve either, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
14.
you counted that in now.
Yeah, you can't roll. Yeah, you can't actually draw up yet, but
He
only
also
has
can't
13
lose.
cards, yeah.
Yeah, there's TTO's not going to retrieve. So this has been decided. It's just the rest is just for show. Wait, what? Yeah, oh, never mind. Just saying maybe not about the drawing up.
I don't know what to
And
say, man.
Jan,
I think that corner one was just. I think it just.
I think he
just
could have
gave-
won.
Yeah, it just gave the game away by doing that. I have no idea why. And remember, we know what his hand was at the time: a ship, a weapon, an interrupt.
And that's it. Johnny Chu advances.
Yeah,
All right,
wow.
so Johnny Chu
Stunning.
moving on to round of 4 to face. Who's going to be facing?
It's on board in there.
Sokol.
Matt Sokol. So it's Johnny Chu versus Matt Sokol. Ooh, Albany match. And we'll be back with you shortly for the second round. Just to update about what we know. Justin Desai advanced as well. Joe Olson beat Matt Harrison Trainer by 18 in the first game, and the second game appears to just, at least as of half hour ago, was close and just in its beginning stages. Join us for round 2, and thanks for watching. Bye.